2. Different story this time around as they're up by 25 at the break. Welcome back once again. 64 points on the board for the Lakers. So many points in the paint. What I really like as well, 28 of the 64 are coming from the bench.
Well, you know, the Lakers have a size advantage again, which they do mostly against every team, but you have to take advantage of it, and they're doing a pretty good job of that here in the first half. And now the key is, will they continue with that mindset? Andrew working against a shorter player, then getting out in transition. These are points in the paint as well, as Shannon Brown throws a couple down. Dribble drive by Jordan Farmar. So the bench, those two players off the bench really responded. Of course, you always have Mr. Reliable, Kobe Bryant, to be a major factor on the offensive end. The key, though, is the Lakers holding the Mavericks to only 28% shooting from the field, but you got to keep them off the free throw line. That is going to be key here in the second half. Let's go down now outside the Lakers locker room to Michael Leaves. Michael?
All right, thanks a lot, Jim Clemens. Have you put together a better first half than you just did a few minutes ago?
Well, hopefully it's our defense, but their offense, they missed a lot of easy shots. So we can't be celebrating too early, too soon.
But you got a lot of production from your bench, which is something that's been a little inconsistent as of late. Jordan and Shannon both played very well off the bench.
Absolutely. Jordan gave us a nice bump, and Shannon's play was consistent also, so let's hope that can continue.
Yeah, you mentioned them missing some shots, but still, they shoot 28%. I mean, there was some defensive credit to the team somewhere.
Well, they played last night. We were home resting, so we're happy for our effort. But they can score, as I remind the guys in the locker room, they can score points in bunches. So we've got to come back and duplicate that effort.
All right, Jim, appreciate the time.
Thank you.
Got a quick note on Pau Gasol, that strained left hamstring. He will not return in the second half. Will be reevaluated tomorrow when the Lakers get together for practice. We'll see about his availability for Tuesday. But again, it's not the same hamstring that he injured at the early part of the season that missed 11 games to start the regular season. It's his left hamstring.
All right, thank you, Michael. So bad news on that front. Man, Lamar Odom working as hard as he did.
Yeah, but Lamar's got to start dunking the ball. I mean, that time he again went under the arms and had them alter the shot. Fortunately, he had the effort to get his own rebound, then get fouled. But when you get in the paint, you've got the ability, like he does, to elevate and throw down. You've got to do just that.
That's a game the Lakers need. The Lakers just a 500 team this year against teams with winning records. Now, I know it's not the halfway point of the season and you want to kick it in after the first of the year. Well, it's after the first of the year. All-Star break, not far away. And this is also game number 33. So once you hit 41, you are at the midseason point. And Lamar misses 2 at the stripe. He had 10 boards in the first half for the Lakers. It goes the other way on the turnover.
You know, Dallas trying to get something in transition that time, and Sean Marion was supposed to be the receiver of that pass, but he looked up and just let it go.
I enjoyed the conversation Michael Lees just had with Jim Clemens, who kind of tempered everything and talked about what we talked about. Only 24 minutes of play. Now feed off of back. Andrew Bynum over the much smaller Drew Gooden. So Drew's got 8. To go along with 3 boards. It's 4-4.
I'd like to see them run that something for Drew like that, but have him start on the weak side, come from weak to strong, because he's allowing Drew Gooden to push him out a little further on the floor that I'd like to see.
Step back. Dirk Nowitzki, 12th year out of Germany and originally a first-round pick of the Milwaukee Bucks, but came over to draft day deal, don't forget, for Robert Tractor Trailer. That is the never change to face the franchise. Now trying to track Lamar. Sets it up for Sasha. Great look. And real short. Picked up by Barea. 23-point lead for the Lakers, and we'll find out over the first 5 minutes if the Mavericks are going to really make a push. Don't forget it's the last of a 4-game road trip for Dallas. They're taking 2 of the first 3. Kobe trying to get it away from Nowitzki, and they say it's off the Lakers and stays in Dallas's offensive end.
Kobe tried to sell it. He didn't do a good job of selling that one either. But he was there to help harass Dirk just about into a turnover.
Jim Clemens also talked about the fact that this was a team that played last night. Nowitzki gets there and follows his own. Created the space. Nobody helped out Lamar, though.
Yeah, but you can't let him get the tap in. I mean, come on. Somebody else get the rebound.
You got that one. 66-45. The 25 at the break, and 4 trimmed off of that over the first 2+. Left hand, I like it. How about that drop step, Stu?
I just love the read that time by Andrew. Gooden was on his right, taking away the right hand all the way.
Nowitzki trying to keep him close. On the takeaway, here comes Sasha.
This should be interesting.
Leaving it off for Lamar. He worked. Drew the attention and hit the trailer. 70-45 Lakers. Second assist to go along with 4 boards, 3 points for Sasha. Jason Kidd real short. Make it 5 rebounds for Sasha. Andrew Bynum setting up against Nowitzki. I'd like to see that.
See where he's catching it?
And leaves him as he drops it with the baby hook.
But I guess when you have that kind of footwork, you can catch it anywhere and make it happen. That's another nice move by Andrew.
He is 6 of 6 from the field. Andrew Bynum into double figures. Now let's see him pick up some more boards as well, because he's below 8 rebounds a game. Remember the way he started the season. The first 11 before Pau Gasol came in.
Andrew said, I'm not a rebounder, I'm a scorer.
Please be both. Barea
with the left.
Wow, defended well. Kobe came over to challenge after he had a little bit of an edge on Fish. That's 10 for J.J. Barea.
That was with his left hand.
Right.
That was some shot by Barea.
Sasha inside the arc. His night. And he should have had a couple of free throws, as we saw on a replay, on a break. So he's got 5 points, 5 rebounds. Backdoor Sean Marion. Had time because there was nobody around to bring it down and still get it.
That time a couple of Lakers spectating and paid the price.
(74-49). Team the Lakers really controlled. Swept the season series last year. Kobe, nice pass there. And an extra one. Lamar on him on the dunk. Kobe on the assist.
2 dunks in his last 2 baskets. I said Lamar's got to start dunking the ball. He's listening.
8 and 10. Good. Going to the rack. Andrew Bynum. Tracked it pretty well. Now Lamar. Leaving it off. Sasha. Yes! 30-point lead. Biggest of the night for the Lakers. Time out Dallas.
I like it. I like the fact that the first 5 minutes, well, let's say 4.5, the Lakers have opened up a lead, and that's what you do. Don't try to get outplayed and make a ball game of it. Move the ball like Kobe did to Lamar. Get the easy deuce. Take that 20.
Program self-imposes sanctions on the men's basketball team following the investigation into O.J. Mayo receiving improper benefits. They will not play in any postseason tournaments this season, including the Pac-10 tournament, and they will forfeit all the wins from O.J. Mayo's 1 season with USC. KG expected to miss up to 2 more weeks after getting kicked in that sore right knee. Of course, Rajon Rondo and Paul Pierce have been banged up as well. And how about the Bobcats going into Cleveland and upsetting the Cavaliers? They snapped a 7-game win streak by Cleveland, and let's not forget, the Bobcats give the Lakers fits all the time. They've won 3 in a row against the Lakers, guys.
Thank you, Michael. And that's consecutive road wins for Charlotte, because they won last night easily at Miami. So Larry Brown now has that team within 4 games of the 500 mark after a very slow start. Out of the timeout, Nowitzki. Doubled, tripled, and Sasha deflected it away. Lamar's got it on the run. Fish on the trail. Derek going to the free throw line. You love that attack, don't you?
I just like to see the Lakers out in transition like that, running the break and not settling for jump shots, attacking the rim. And the only way you can do that is by playing defense. And Sasha comes in and deflects the pass that was intended for Jason Kidd. That puts the Lakers out in the numbers game, and now they get 2 free throws for Derek Fisher.
Bench scoring right now, 33-15 Lakers. Don't forget Dallas's bench, 3rd highest scoring in the league at 38 a contest. And back to what Michael Eaves was just talking about with Charlotte winning today. Charlotte wins at Cleveland, so Cleveland at 27-9. Best record in the East, 24-8 Boston, 24-9 Orlando, and 27-9 Cleveland. Lakers at 26-6, and then the Dallas Mavericks coming in tonight at 23-10. 81-49. Lakers by 32. Kidd had a clear path, gave it up. Nowitzki, tough angle. Kobe has it taken away by Andrew Bynum. Don't hurt the finger, please. I mean, he pulled his hands back real quickly.
Well, he's got 4 others.
Thanks. You're a kind guy.
That's the way he plays. I mean, he says, hey, my finger's hurting, but I've got others to use.
Back door, Andrew Bynum. And
Got pushed.
Yep, Gooden pushed him, but I like the communication with Fish.
Well, any kind of screen and let Andrew go to the front of the rim, you just throw it anywhere near there. Because of his length and his ability to finish, makes it look like a good play. So Andrew goes to the line to shoot his first free throws of the game. See if he can add to his 12-point total.
Well, now he's outscored his entire total in the first half. 7 points over 6. He's up to 13. And for all the latest Lakers on-court news, off-the-court features, injury updates, complete game day coverage, head to the website. The guys do a great job at Lakers.com. So you can see all the video, audio, print. Simply click Lakers.com and head over to the website. And we already talked about LetShannonDunk.com. Yeah, you'll see that latest one up on that site later tonight as well. Maybe a few more. 83-49. Nowitzki. He was sandwiched and gets to the free throw line.
He forced the issue there. That's what you have to do sometimes. Kobe and Lamar were there, but Dirk said, I'm going to the basket, and if you want a piece of me, here I am.
You know, Stu, I was just talking about Dirk Nowitzki taken 9th overall back in 1998. And his arrival almost coincided with the time Mark Cuban bought the team. It was a couple of years later, but this is the 10th year anniversary of Mark Cuban buying the team just a couple of days ago. 30th overall anniversary for the Dallas franchise, but Mark Cuban's really changed the culture. 9 straight winning seasons of 50 or more.
Yeah, he's really been great for the Dallas Mavericks. You know, actually, you know, when you look at it, there are a lot of things that he's done that's been good for the league, too.
Yes.
I mean, I like Mark a lot. I think he's really an interesting guy and, as I said, good for the game.
Yeah, challenged everybody to make the league better. Not only his own franchise, he has been very good for the NBA. Andrew Bynum with space for Derek Fisher. Fish, beautiful stroke. Inside out, you like that. 35 is the lead.
I love inside out. I mean, it makes everything easier.
Now Terry on the hesitation move.
And the discontinued dribble.
Nowitzki. Good job by Sasha again. And across it goes. Gooden's got it on the long rebound. It'll be Kidd. And Andrew Bynum just directed it over to Kobe. Alert play by Drew. Pull up. Kobe not close. Kidd will clear it away. Got to get back from Marion. Yes. That's a good foul, actually. Now that Marion's not hurt, it's a real good foul. Lamar trying to break the crash, and it was a crash landing in the back of Sean Marion.
I talked about how much I like inside out. Andrew back outside to Derek, and Carl's Jr. Exmo shows it. That high arcing three from Derek, and splash.
Derek's in double figures tonight, Stu, without taking a lot of shots, as opposed to the last game where it was really frustrating for him early. He missed those 4 early ones and couldn't find a rhythm. Tonight it's all work.
Well, he's gotten to the free throw line for 4 points, so that really makes scoring a lot easier. But you're right, he just couldn't get one to fall for him, as the Lakers, again, fundamentally don't box out and give the Mavericks another opportunity.
Yeah, you can see the frustration. Andrew Bynum knew that he blew that assignment. Lamar forced an air ball, and Nowitzki out of frustration fouls Elo. Lamar very involved tonight from the beginning of this game.
I like his activity. I mean, he showed in the last game. He came in the started the second half, and he had the energy that the Lakers needed to overcome that terrible first half they played against Sacramento. So when he's playing like this, good things are going to happen for the Lakers.
5+ left, and a productive third for the Lakers after they led by 25 at the half. They've expanded it to 34. Andrew Bynum over Dirk Nowitzki. I don't think Dirk wants it there.
Well, believe it or not, this is why they miss Eric Dampier. Eric is, a big body that plays decent defense, and they need him desperately to match up with the Lakers.
Terry off the good pick, and Andrew Bynum took it away from Sasha.
That's what you do. Don't let the smalls come in and get you a rebound.
16 and 5 now for Drew. So that's 10 of his 16 coming here in the third. This time it's good. Good touch. Extra pass. And foul. Gooden gets Lamar, gets his money's worth, but they have been making the extra pass from the beginning of this game. You talked about Eric Dampier. Looks good. But he'd rather be in a uniform.
Well, and they would rather have him in a uniform, even though he really looks nice in that suit. You have to talk to E. I didn't know he had it going like that.
This is the second to last season under the big contract he signed. A sign and trade deal with Golden State. So still this year and next left, and that's $23 million remaining on his contract. But he always gets into double figures on the boards. He's at 9, almost 10 rebounds a game for them. And as you said, they have to have a body like that in the paint to match up with the Lakers.
He shores up their last line of defense. I mean, obviously that puts Drew on the pine because he doesn't have to start at the center position at being undersized as he is against most, well, I shouldn't say most, but against the Lakers. Andrew Bynum at 7'1".
So Lamar with the next free throw. Double time? Yes. For the second consecutive game because LO is coming off a season-high 20 points and 10 boards when he was the huge factor in the third quarter comeback against Sacramento. Lakers never played catch-up tonight, though. John Marion.
Watch this quick jump.
And Kobe on the reach. Nope. It'll be a 3-second D. Called Lamar Odom for, I think he had an inch of a heel in there.
That's all it takes.
4:18 to play. Usually it happens in front of the bench where the coach is in the official's ear. At the other end.
It's like they're yelling, illegal, illegal. Then the officials call it, then look over to the bench and say, look, you coach, I'll officiate.
Kobe's not going to say anything because he looked over in disbelief. He's already got a tee tonight. Now, a rookie that I like a lot, Rod Beaubois, has just checked into the game for the first time.
And going out is Jason Kidd and Sean Marion. So that next couple of minutes for the Mavericks, you may see quite a few of the guys that don't get to play a whole lot.
Jason Terry, a little in-between game, but he surprised Andrew Bynum, didn't he, with that quick release. Still 35 for the Lakers. That is the margin. Bynum, he is controlled in the third to the extent Sasha Line drives it. The Lakers have had looks like that all third quarter.
Inside out. But is his shot just a little flatter than normal?
Yeah, quick release. I think necessitated that. He tried to hurry it up, and he got it out of his hands. Terry. Jason Terry. Last year, off the bench, averaged 20 and 3 assists. 93-57. Andrew Bynum, he had vacated the premises. Lakers have not had many turnovers tonight, though. That's their first of the second half. They had 3 in the first 3 minutes. Beaubois on the run, and he doesn't get the roll as Nowitzki takes it away from Lamar Odom. 93-59, 22 and 7 boards for Nowitzki on 7 of 17.
Yeah, 8 of his points coming from the free throw line, where he's 8 out of 10. That's what scorers do.
Now Andrew, as they went to Bynum, gets the whistle
and gets the foul as we go to a timeout. 2:58 still to play here in the third, and the Lakers up big. And like I said, problem is to start the fourth, we're going to see a whole lot of players who don't play a lot.
Pride of Pasadena High. Played his entire NBA career in purple and gold, earning NBA All-Defensive Team honors 8 times while helping the Showtime Lakers to 5 world titles.
Coop was a Swiss Army knife of basketball. Whatever you wanted, he would do. You need some defense, Coop would play defense. Need somebody to come out and shoot threes, he worked on that. Always ready to sacrifice for his teammates.
That is one of the great descriptions I've ever heard of Michael Cooper, the Swiss Army knife, because he did everything.
No question, it's so apropos because Coop, I've always said that I think Coop is one of the greatest defensive players to ever play the game because he played defense on 4 different positions. You know how difficult that is to play the point guard or a shooting guard, a small forward, and a power forward? Kidding me?
And we still miss the Cooper loop, don't we?
Coop was something special, man.
93-59 is Andrew Bynum flat of the first free throw. We'll get the second, and Drew now has 17 points with 5 boards and 4 assists. What's going on, Fish? He's talking to Gary Beatty over on the bench. You didn't hear. Hamstring injury, not the same leg that kept out Pau Gasol for the first 11 games of the year, but a hamstring injury has kept him out of the second half tonight. Beaubois over the shoulder shot, doesn't get the roll. Pretty casual approach. Sasha, I like it. Didn't rush it. Hard double. Farmar fakes the pass. Travel. And LO. Drew Gooden keeps it away from Sasha. He thinks every board's his.
I like it.
Yep, it's good mentality.
Helping out on the glass.
2+ to play. And they forgot about Gooden. Drew Gooden makes it a 33-point deficit with 2 minutes to play.
And that's what happens again when you double off the box. Drew Gooden is on the box. You double off of him, unless you're really communicating, you're going to give up just what you gave up. But don't.
This is the team with the 3rd most road wins in the NBA. Don't forget that. Dallas comes in 12-5 away from home. Farmar not close. And Lamar will keep it alive. It did graze the ring. Fresh shot clock. Andrew Bynum. Boy, Andrew's looked for it tonight, hasn't he? He's got 19, and he hasn't missed from the field.
Yeah, 19 on 8 shots. You talk about efficient. Holy cow.
Young man with the basketball, Beaubois. Guadalupe turns 22 in just about a month. Quick lead guard. Air ball for Howard. And Nowitzki will keep it alive with the shot clock, and Howard looked up at it. He knows. The line drive was exactly that. A rope gone wrong. So the final minute, as the Lakers, as Lamar adds to it, have dominated Dallas. And I said to used to at halftime, we'll find out if they mail it in. Last game of a 4-game road trip, successful road trip for Dallas. Winning in Denver and also at Sacramento. The only loss was at Houston, as Drew Gooden's going to the free throw line. And in that game, they lost by 3, 97-94. And they missed 6 straight shots down the stretch. So it was there for the taking, too.
This one looks like they licked the stamp at halftime, because this one is pretty much in hand, as the Lakers lead by 37 with Drew Gooden to shoot 2.
Well, looking ahead for the Lakers, this is home game number 22. They've got our old buddy Trevor Ariza, who helped the Lakers win a ring last year. Houston Rockets on Tuesday, then a road date, and it's a long trip. Baron Davis and the Clippers here at Staples Center on Wednesday night, the second of a back-to-back, and Brandon Roy and the Blazers. And the Blazers, I don't know if any team's been hurt as much as Portland this year.
No, there's no question. I mean, what's happening up there is just ridiculous. Just ridiculous.
And now Steve Blake in the hospital with pneumonia. Nate McMillan, he's on the bench. What, a ruptured Achilles?
Yep.
Kobe.
Flyby.
Yep. Josh Powell makes him pay. That kind of night for the Lakers, already at the century mark, leading by 37 points. Boy, Rick Carlisle and his Mavericks have not seen this at all this season. Beaubois setting up Josh Howard. And Jim Clemens put it appropriately at the half with Michael Eaves. He said they've had good looks. They had some decent shots and didn't make them the first half. Now Farmar, triple at the buzzer. Got it! 1.5 to play. Nowitzki. And the Lakers lead by 40, a plus 15 in the third. That's the way to throw the hammer down.
That's the way to come out. And now what they should try to do is come out here in the fourth and try to win by 15 more. You've got to get that instinct where you get a team down and you absolutely keep them down. Don't give them mouth to mouth when they're on. Pull the plug. 12 more minutes of action.
The Lakers should have it. Up by 40. The starters over there. Jason Kidd, Sean Marion. 41 bench points for the Lakers. 41 after 15.
41 after 3.
Yep. And season high is 46. So they better get to that. They played really solid basketball from the beginning. Adam Morrison's first appearance. And on the run, everything's working tonight. 105-63, but Adam Morrison has tried to get inside more this year than we've seen in the past.
I think it's because his reputation of a perimeter shooter. Everybody's rushing at him, so it's just smart basketball. They run at you, Take him off the dribble.
Chris Humphries back out there up against Josh Powell. And a good-looking stroke. Really nice. 6th year out of Minnesota at 6'9", 235. They were Toronto last year. First-round pick of the Jazz back in 2004. Josh Powell working before it got there. Farmar, new season high. He's got 18. 4 of 5 from beyond the arc for Farmar. So in 17 minutes, 18 points for Jordan. Beaubois. Kid that does not have many minutes.
Yeah, Beaubois, he's, when he gets some time, he's had some real nice moments this year.
He looked great in Summer League. Granted, a lot of times he played in the JV, not the varsity in Summer League play, but you can tell Mavericks got a good one. Shannon Brown and just a lob, but Powell couldn't come it home and a reach and a foul. So Shannon Brown with the foul. Lakers on their way to 27-6 after 33 games, but don't forget 22 of the 33 right here at Staples Center.
No matter what type of detergent you use, it always comes out in the rinse. So you got to play 41 at home and 41 on the road.
Another triple. Rod Beaubois was taken 25th overall by the Mavericks. Quick guard. Guadeloupe. Playing pro basketball in France the last 3 seasons. Farmar may have gotten him with a walk there. And Josh Powell easily that time over Chris Humphries.
That's a nice catch and keeping your pivot foot anchored. That was very close to a play where it could have been called for traveling, but he did a good job.
So the bench with a new season high now of 48 points. Challenged by the Dallas bench. 3rd highest scoring reserves in the league. And Morrison with the reach. Tim Thomas going to the free throw line. And also remember, Dallas has shown significant improvement at the defensive end of the floor, and that's why they came in with the 2nd best record in the West. They had given up, on average, only 96 a game.
It's one of the keys. If you look at the teams that are, up there in records and teams that go on to the playoff and have any success, they play pretty good defense.
Stu, the Lakers have had a lot of dramatic wins, and 3 in the last month thanks to Kobe. From the very beginning of this game for Phil Jackson's squad, though, after 3 turnovers over the first 3 minutes, not only did they clean it up, but it's one of the more complete games of the year against a quality opponent.
Yeah, and that was what I was interested to see, how they would do against a quality opponent. And so far, I'd say they passed the test.
Done a good job. And really took it to the Dallas Mavericks right away. And made the extra pass all night. Shared the basketball effectively. They've already got 28 assists with still 9 minutes left in the game. Now Farmar with the clock coming down. Got to go. L.O. will. Deep 3. Good night all the way around. 113-73. Lamar Odom back-to-back double-doubles. 15 and 15. Will it be a 20 and 20 night for L.O.? And will he be there that long? Baker's going to come in eventually.
Good hedge by Josh Powell.
Humphries won't get the roll. Stays with the play, though, and puts it on Adam Morrison. Boy, that's work that coaches love to see.
Yeah.
I don't care what the score is.
Well, that's because it's the scoreboard again. Because of the scoreboard doesn't mean you don't hustle. Nice hustle by Humphries. 8:35 left. The Lakers up big. The only thing we can hope for is nobody from either team get injured. Something special.
And Pippen, clang, clang, goes the bell.
Well, again, you have to give credit to some of the players that you don't hear their names all the time, but Brian Shaw was enormous in that game. He hit a couple of threes to end the 3rd, and the Lakers carried that momentum into the 4th, and the rest is history.
We just showed you the lineup. Presented by LA's HD leader, DirecTV, after the Lakers Live postgame show tonight. Beaubois got Benga out of position and cruises for an easy deuce. But don't forget, it is game 4. And they were talking about the Western Conference Finals, Kobe and Dr. Buss, and that matchup with Portland. And that incredible comeback. But it's the game 4 of the 2000 NBA Finals. Lakers Pacers when Kobe took over in overtime. So you want to watch that tonight. I know I'm going to be watching it. Josh Powell again at both ends of the floor. Josh Powell
Good job by Bingham making Watt change his shot.
Josh Powell called on the pick as Terry hit the deck, comes up a little gimpy.
Jason Terry trying to get over the screen that time and created the opportunity for the whistle as he goes straight to the sideline.
James Singleton coming into the game, and so is Quentin Ross. Couple of former Clippers.
This is truly the second units for both teams now, because there's not anybody out there that regularly gets into the starting lineup.
Final 8. Jordan Farmar takes it away. Farmar on the run. Front of the rim. Took it away from him. He can get up there. He just flipped the rim.
Jumped off maybe just a little bit too far out.
Tim Thomas. Nightmares. 115-77.
You're still reliving it.
And it was just, it was that spot but beyond the arc.
Let it go.
Fortunately, it's gone.
I would say it'd be better for your mental health, but your mental health is gone.
Josh Powell. It didn't get close. It got a piece of the net, though. On the way down.
It got a piece of the net.
Tim Thomas, it kind of grazed the net. So Tim Thomas talking. Look at the scoreboard is all Josh Powell has to say. 115-80. Lakers by 35. Adam Morrison. He can still shoot. Contract year for Adam. And off the bench. Double the buckets tonight.
Should be a contract year for everybody. They'll play hard.
No guarantees.
No guarantees.
They'll play hard. Tim Thomas says, give me more minutes. He's had his moments for the Mavericks this year. They've been basically with an 8-man rotation, though. And good Josh Howard and Jason Terry coming off the bench. But Tim Thomas in particular has had his moments. In fact, in 3 of their last 4 games, remember the bench has led Dallas in scoring. That's how deep they have been so far this season. Foul going the other way, DJ Benga.
Well, this crew is looking to call the illegal screens. That's probably the 5th or so we've had in the ballgame. Different crews seemingly are looking to call different things. Some nights it's a moving screen, some nights it's illegal defense or traveling. Well, maybe not traveling.
The dreaded point of emphasis. Extra pass. Thomas challenge. Adam Morrison, the stopper. Shannon Brown.
Nobody talked to him.
And nobody. No communication at all. Humphries. DJ stayed away that time. He didn't challenge it. He knew what was coming.
And believe me, if he'd had a better angle, he would have challenged it.
The foul waiting to happen.
Anything about the fouls is it stops the clock.
Inside of 5.5 left. Dallas falls to 23-11 tonight. Morrison, quick release. Same result. 119-85.
Boy, he's been decisive with his shooting of late. Not hesitating when he gets a look, he's taking it.
Well, you remember what Phil Jackson said coming out of camp? The best shooter in camp was Adam Morrison.
Unfortunately, you don't get wins in camp, huh?
No, but he's not. There's DJ up against Humphries. And Humphries will go to the free throw line after the first block.
Now, the Dallas Mavericks staff know all about DJ's hustle.
3 years with him. 3 years with him.
He is the guy that will make you work. And speaking of working, go to work, Adam Morrison. Shoot that jumper that made you a high pick. Season high 18. Shannon Brown with 9. Josh Powell 8. So everybody is getting it done. DJ hasn't really done much scoring with 2, but he's making plays on the defensive end. So when you talk about the bench as a unit, the unit that's been on the floor tonight for them, they being the Lakers, has answered the bell. And that's what you want, consistency though. And they haven't been real consistent this year. But a lot of reasons for that. You take Lamar off the bench, put him in the starting lineup, it can sometimes create some issues.
And you hope they build now. off a performance against a good opponent, where the bench has 54 and still plenty of time left.
Well, and also their next game, they're going up against a team that plays, I'm talking hard as we get a look at Ron Artest, who's been cleared to practice tomorrow with the team.
You're talking about that pass off the mark for Shannon Brown. They tried to bring the house down. You're talking about the Houston Rockets on Tuesday night. Artest played, of course, with the Rockets last year. Before that, last team of the Lakers saw Sacramento. And Houston, you talk about a staff coaching them up. Well, Houston's 20-14.
No team plays harder than the Rockets. None.
Good job by that staff.
They just flat get after it.
And Rick Edelman had that same staff with him in Sacramento. Elson Turner, Jack Sikma, T.R. Dunn. He's picked up by Adam Morrison. Off the miss. 4 1/4. Left here in the fourth. The Lakers 119-86. And it hasn't been a game since the second quarter. Lakers led by 25 at the half. Benga. What? You know, I want to watch the video of this game. I don't want it to go away. 121-86. It's been that good all the way around for the Lakers. They have moved the basketball. Rattles home for Quentin Ross. So the Lakers hold them to 37% while shooting 64%.
Season high so far. The previous high is 58% against Phoenix back in November.
Entry, Benga. Shannon Brown gets the assist. But that's been a nice theme for this group tonight. The extra pass. 32 assists on 49 makes.
Yeah, just because the spread is so big doesn't mean you have to get the mentality, I'm going to get mine. You still play the game.
Thomas squaring it up and real short on the three. Bobois short that dribble to get the rebound. Singleton. And popped around. Humphries on the low pass. Maintained it for good. Or make it Singleton inside. James Singleton on the finish.
Crowd's getting a little bit nervous here. It's just under 3 minutes.
Tacos.
Mavericks are up to 90.
You're getting hungry, I can tell.
2:53 to play. And DJ Benga has all of a sudden become a scorer, knocking down his last two from the mid-perimeter, I'd call it. Got the job done with 20. And tonight against the Mavericks, 15 points, 15 rebounds, 6 assists. So Lamar has raised his level of play in the last couple, and icing down that right hand that got the fingers bent back a few games ago.
Yeah, he's not 100%. Kobe definitely isn't 100%, but he's in there every step of the way. Laker bench. Phenomenal tonight. 24 of 37 for the field. Farmar continues. 21 for Jordan. He's got a season high and close to his career best. His career high is 24.
Well, he's feeling it. He is really feeling it. 7 out of 11 from the field.
How about 5 of 6 beyond the arc? Humphries and DJ taps it away after challenging the shot.
The crowd's happy because
Taco. Out of bounds. Bobois touched it last. That's all they're thinking. I don't blame them. Reward them
for their loyalty,
their passion, their loyalty, commitment. Laker fans, the best. Dedication.
The best way to get tacos is to use up a lot of the clock. That's what the Lakers are doing right now.
Farmar matches his career high with a fall-away three. 24 for Jordan.
Wow.
The guys, the starters are loving it too.
Yeah, they're looking on. No, they're saying, "Oh, he's going to be hard to live with now."
Bobois and picked up by Benga. So a point off their season high, 130, but you expect that against the Golden State Warriors. That's who it came against. They left Josh Powell. Great look. What, they left the guy with the ball.
Never switch with a man with his dribble left with his back to the basket.
Ooh, dangerous. 129 to play. Quentin Ross. Take your time, Jordan. That's what they. Out of bounds, off Humphries.
What a
14
break
left on the shot clock. A break on a brick.
Told you, bricks are hard to rebound.
Yeah, the story of the game, the Lakers bench. They're the reason the Lakers pulled away comfortably in front and shooting 64% still. Benga got to go off his shin. Now Humphries. Farmar trying to tie it. Stay out of the way. It's late. Tacos are valuable, but not that important. Health is everything, really.
Again, all they have to do is run their offense, not take quick shots, and the crowd won't get on them too much.
Farmar looking for a new career high instead. Shannon Brown. Clock down, and he's on his way up. Man, what a night. Long two. New season high for the Lakers. Kobe, the guys love it. 131-94. Shannon Brown off the bench with 11 on 5 of 7. Is it safe?
Crowd is hurt.
Is it safe?
Hollering defense. What a 80-point lead.
131-96. Come on.
Boy.
Those are good tacos, Steve. They're into it.
Now, their tacos are safe.
Use the clock. Morrison. I think you're right. Now Farmar. He'll take the last shot for the Lakers. And won't get the new career high. Boba across the line, and the tacos are safe. The Lakers with a challenge against the quality opponent really rose to it tonight. They came through in a big way from the very beginning. A sloppy start, and that was only 3 minutes into the game. Phil Jackson called a timeout, and it all changed.
Yeah, everything changed at that point, and